That's showbiz.
Selling is vital because you want to make it look real. You sell the crowd on what you're doing. You make them believe while they're there. You know, it's no different than a stuntman in a movie or an actor, you know, acting like they're sad or happy or angry. While the people are there watching the match, they want to believe.
And they do believe, thanks to sell jobs like these. Coming up, you'll meet the mystery man who decides who wins and who loses every wrestling match.
Your main job is putting two people together that'll draw money.
Plus, the biggest secrets aren't on top of the ring, they're underneath it. Will you see what's hiding down there? And how do wrestlers fly out of the ring, bash into their opponents, and not get hurt? Find out how it's done when we expose more of wrestling's greatest secrets. But first, here's one of pro wrestling's fabulous fakes, the suplex. Skullduggery flips Slither upright. Shoulder to shoulder, he takes him down for a spine-crunching fall. It looks painful, but it's really not.
The secret of that is I'm cradling his neck in the crook of my elbow, and that way he does not make contact so his neck is not injured.
Here you can see Slither's neck being supported by Skullduggery's elbow. When the wrestlers drop to the ground, Slither secretly uses his opponent's arm to cushion his fall. All it takes is a little teamwork and a lot of salesmanship. By now, it's no secret that the action in the ring is less than real. What you don't know is that behind all this mayhem, there's a puppet master who decides who wins and who loses. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the villain? The man who orchestrates this big scam is called the Booker.
As a booker, your main job is putting two people together that'll draw money. Bookers are the boss.
The guy behind the scenes that gives the wrestlers their gimmicks.
And I will do what he says to the T, because the man is paying me.
Backstage, before the match, the Booker concocts a secret plan. One wrestler's cast as the hero, or baby, while the other plays the role of the villain, better known as the heel.
So Babyface is a superhero. He's a good guy, he don't cheat.
The baby is clean cut, he goes by the rules. He represents everything that's good. The heel is just the opposite.
Which is me.
They're the thugs, you know, the bad guys.
As the crowd enters the arena, the Booker is in the lobby, passing out specially made signs. On TV, this creates the illusion that the fans are really pumped up for the match. You didn't think they really brought all those signs from home, did you?
Calling a match involves getting into the ring with the person and talking to them and calling the spots or what wrestling holds or moves you're going to do next.
In the ring, the wrestlers do the Booker's bidding. If he tells the good guy to lose, he loses. But how he does it is up to him and his partner.
Check him, ref! You better check him! Check him, ref! Check him, he's mine! No!
The misconception is that the entire match is scripted, with every move perfectly choreographed. But how could two lugs remember all those intricate moves? They don't have to, because they're secretly talking to each other throughout the entire match.
The most common way to talk to the person, for example, is to take them down. My opponent would be on his butt, I'd have him in back chin lock, and I would be talking to him from there.
And he'd be telling him exactly what's coming next. With all the noise in the arena, the fans can't hear their secret conversation. They have no idea what's going on. Why don't we turn on the wrestlers' hidden body mics and listen in?
I got him now, baby. Two elbows. I got him, baby. You're mine. Tackle. You're mine. You're going out. Check him, ref. You better check him. Tuck the elbow. Check him, ref! Sons of flip. Check him, he's mine, he's mine!
It all goes according to plan because the wrestlers are telling each other what to do. First, the two elbows. There's one, and the second. Now the tackle. Right on cue. Then he ducks the elbow and follows up with the ever-popular sunset flip.
Clothesline.
Did you hear brute force call for a clothesline? The All-American boy sure did, and he was ready for it. But the audience couldn't hear the covert conversation, and that's what completes this illusion. There's another deception that fans can't see, even though they're staring at it during the entire match. It's not the wrestlers, it's the ring. It looks like the wrestlers are bashing their heads into solid steel turnbuckles with solid floor, but it's all just an illusion.
Turnbuckle covers are called corner pillows, and they don't hurt that much.
Why? 4 inches of foam rubber padding, softer than an orthopedic pillow. But the secrets of the ring don't end there.
A wrestling ring is different from a boxing ring. A boxing ring has a very hard mat. A wrestling ring needs, in most cases, a little bit of give. Because it looks so much better if a wrestler takes another wrestler up and body slams them, and they hit the mat so hard they kind of bounce up.
But how is it possible? A peek under the canvas reveals the secret. Several layers of thick padding, the same kind used to break the falls of Hollywood stuntmen.
If you ever used a bedroll when you went camping, that's about the thickness of the pad.
But wait, there's more.
Some rings have a spring in the middle that absorbs some of the shock, but not all of it.
Hidden beneath the ring is a giant spring that cushions the wrestlers' falls and gives them some real bounce. How's that for a shock absorber? And between the foam and the spring lies another secret. Loose sheets of plywood that provide an added bounce. An even more devious effect of the plywood is the bone-crushing sound it makes when a 250-pound body slams into the canvas. But lurking below is a bigger, more deceptive secret. A microphone that sends those crashes and bangs through the arena's speaker system, amplifying them 100 times over.
The microphone is put underneath the ring for the enhanced sound. Make a body slam or a backdrop or anything sound a lot worse than it actually is.
You'd think the fans would notice that the slams are louder near the speakers. Here's the way those punishing hits sound to the crowd. Ooh, better call a chiropractor. Now let's turn the hidden microphone off. Not nearly as impressive, is it? Next up, looks like the villain's just taken out one of the fans. But don't worry, it's all just part of the act. Then later, we'll reveal the secrets behind the backbreaker, the leg drop, the pile driver. Plus, is all that blood real or fake? We'll expose the shocking secrets. But first, another of wrestling's fabulous fakes, the splash. In this gag, Colossus works over Private Payne and softens him up for the kill. Then he bounces off the ropes, and down he comes with the splash. So how come Private Payne doesn't experience a pain in his privates? No need to call 911. Here are the secrets. Colossus sends a warning to Private Payne so he can get into a safe position. There's the signal. That kick to the arm means tuck it in so it doesn't get broken. And now, the splash. Watch how Private Payne lifts his head up off the mat to absorb the shock. This also gives the illusion that he's had the life squashed out of him. But Colossus simply lands on his arms and knees. Wrestling fans have been tricked again.
Of course the ref is in on it. He knows exactly what goes on in that ring and when it will take place and when it will happen.
The referee begins every match with a search for foreign objects.